In this video, we are going to see a most important area of the manufacturing company assignment, and that is creating or manufacturing the finished goods from the raw materials. So how will we manufacture this? Obviously, that a finished good requires a raw material in certain proportion. So that means that it has a recipe for it. If you want to manufacture the shirts, the recipe is called bill of materials in accounting softwares. So the shirt recipe is they use cloth 2 meters, buckram is 1 meter, thread is 1 cone, and there are 8 buttons in a shirt. So this is the complete recipe. Now, why do we need to configure the recipe while creating the finished goods? That's because it will define that whenever we want to manufacture shirts, it will automatically take the raw materials in this proportion and transfer it to finished goods. So that way, once the recipe is defined for a single shirt, it will follow the same pattern. If we want to manufacture, let's say 1000 shirts, it will automatically deduct 2000 meters of cloth A. Similarly, in the same proportion, it will take buckram and thread. Same goes for pant. For one pant, this is the recipe. 2 meter cloth B, 1 buckram, 1 thread, 1 zip, and 1 button. So if we want to manufacture, let's say 3000 pants, automatically it will reduce this raw material, take this raw material from the stock and transfer it to finished goods. So in 3000 pants, it will deduct cloth B of 6000. So let's see how we can practically configure this in Sage. To create the inventory items of finished goods, we'll go to the inventory and services and click on inventory items and click on new inventory item. Here, we can configure it using the item code FG001. Before we used RM001 because all were raw materials, and now we'll use FG001, and the items that we sell is only shirts and pants. So item class will be an assembly because this requires a recipe to be manufactured. In the costing method, we will choose average, and this is used for sales. So let's write the sales description, which could be just the name of the item. In the GL account, it's defined in sales, all perfect. GL inventory is set to finished goods, perfect. And cost of sales for finished goods is from raw material because the cost will be deducted according to the raw materials that are used in the finished goods. So all set, and we don't have the opening balances at this point because we have considered in our project that at the opening position, we didn't have any finished goods stock, we only had the raw materials. And after that, all the custom fields and history can be set later. We'll just directly go to the most important area, that is bill of material or the recipe of the shirt. So click on add and we will simply enter the recipe. So to manufacture one shirt, we need cloth A. How much? 2 meters. We need buckram. How much? 1 meter. We need 1 cone of thread. So thread 1 cone, and button shirts are 8. So we need button shirts 8. So this is the complete recipe to manufacture one shirt, and click on add. So after that, you can just save it from the top and now click new. Same goes for FG002, which is pants. It will be an assembly item configured in the same way. Copy and paste this in the description. For sales, costing method will be set to average, and sales income inventory ledger is set to finished goods, and cost of sales should be set to raw material cost. Let's go to bill of materials, and the recipe for pants is we use cloth B 2 meters, buckram, which is used at 1 meter. We need thread, which is 1 cone. We need zips, which is 1. We need zips, which is 1, and we need button pants 1. So click save and you can close out of here. So click save and we can close out of here. Now, if we refresh this, we should be able to see the finished goods as well here. So that's how we create the finished goods. And not only that, we have also seen how we can configure the bill of materials or the recipe management system to manufacture the finished goods. Just try it by yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.